Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we'll be taking a look at our Yakima FatCat EVO 4 Ski and Snowboard Carrier right here on our 2015 Toyota 4Runner. So you have your 4Runner and you're ready for adventure. You're ready to go skiing and snowboarding and go up into the mountains and just have fun. That's where a ski and snowboard carrier like this comes in handy, because you need something to get your skis and snowboards from one place to your other place. So if you want something that is stress-free and easy to use, or if you have other Yakima accessories and you want something that pairs well with this might be a good option for you, especially since the Yakima FatCat EVO pairs well with those Yakima accessories with the same key system that we only need to use one key to access everything. So my personal thoughts about the FatCat EVO is it's a really nice product from Yakima. They usually have your more premium products where they make sure everything's aerodynamic, everything works well, you have your same key system. So if you have other Yakima accessories, definitely consider adding this to your repertoire. Now we also have other ski and snowboard carriers if you want something that's a little bit more ease of use, especially since the 4Runner is such a tall vehicle. There's also the Kuat Ski and Snowboard Carrier, which slides out and gives you a little extra loading space for your skis and snowboards. If you don't have the overhang, which our roof rack has, that might be a good option for you just to get it further out from your vehicle. But all in all, this works really well with carrying our skis and snowboards. It checks off all the boxes. Definitely something that you might be interested in for your 4Runner. I want to make sure that you have the right roof rack to use this system. I'm using an aftermarket roof rack, which gives me a little extra height and a little extra overhang. Highly recommended, especially compared to the factory roof rack, which is shorter, closer to your roof, doesn't give you space for the bindings, as well as less crossbar space. So make sure to check out our roof rack options as well, so that you get the best fit for your skis and your snowboards. Now let's take a look at our ski and snowboard carrier. So we have this loaded up with 2 pairs of skis as well as 1 board, but you can use this with up to 4 pairs of skis or 2 boards. Of course, that depends on the size of your skis or your boards, as well as the size of your bindings, but we'll take a look at how this fits on our vehicle, especially with clearance with our rails as well as a roof height, just to make sure you have the right fit for your equipment. So notice how when you do have your skis loaded, it kind of pushes down on the rubber inside the ski and snowboard carrier. So I'm going to measure from underneath our skis to the top of our roof. We have a measurement of about 6.5 inches. That's measured right where the highest point of our roof is. So that's pretty much how much clearance you have for the bindings underneath your skis. Now, if you have extra large bindings, you can also move them out here to where we have more overhang, or you can even use this ski lift feature on this. We don't have this activated since we didn't really need it, but that's a good option for you if you are worried about roof clearance. Now with that measurement, our actual roof rack sits at about 4.25 inches off the roof. So hopefully that will help you figure out with your own roof rack, if it's not the same as what I have here, your actual clearance. This carrier is ideal if you're not planning on carrying that many skis or that many snowboards. So if you and your friend are planning on going snowboarding, this is perfect since it fits both of your boards. Or if you have a family of 4 or a friend group of 4 and you all want to go skiing, this will work with that. Another benefit to that is look at how much space we have left on our crossbars for more things. So if we want to carry a roof basket or even a roof box as well, we can do so since this doesn't take up that much space. So now we'll take our skis and snowboards off so that we can take a closer look at the carrier itself. But before we do that, notice how we have our button as well as our lock. If you have other Yakima accessories, highly recommended to get the same key system lock cores so everything matches the same key. Also, once you do have it unlocked, since this is more of a theft deterrent, just to help protect your skis and snowboards when you're parked somewhere, you have that unlocked, you can then just use that big button, even with your gloves on, very easily accessible in order to load and unload your carrier. Now let's take these off. Taking a look on the inside of our Ski and Snowboard Carrier, we have this rubber cushion on the inside. We took a look earlier at how it smooshed down with our skis on there. This is pretty standard for your Ski and Snowboard Carriers, so it is nice to confirm that we have a good quality cushion on the inside. We also have this ratcheting end, so this allows you to kind of get a better fit on your skis and snowboards. Ideally, you want it all the way down though for full secureness, but this is nice because then you get those little click, click, click as you go up and down. The FatCat EVO is made of aluminum, which keeps it lightweight, but also allows it to be corrosion resistant and handle the elements of when you have your snow and your ice out in the air. Now, I also really like Yakima's design for pretty much all of their products, especially since this one has that nice sleek finish on the end, as well as that aerodynamic style. So when you're not carrying around your skis and snowboards, you can still keep this on your vehicle. Since you do have that shape, this will reduce the wind drag and wind noise that other ski and snowboard carriers usually add to the top of your car. Another bonus to this system is the way it straps down to your crossbars. If you're very worried about clearance underneath your crossbars, look at how little space this takes up underneath it. Also, the way it secures can be a little tricky, but that's really what this video is for. I'll guide you through the process right after this, but it has this nice little strap that just goes into it and tightens down inside your ski and snowboard carrier. That's why you have a lock cord right over here, because if you can't open the carrier, you can't access these straps. So let's take a look at that process. So I'll show you how easy it is to install onto your 4Runner's roof rack. One thing to note here is I have an aftermarket roof rack on, and if you had the factory roof rack, that usually sits super close to your roof. Good thing is with this strap design, you still have clearance with that roof rack. I'm gonna put it here on the overhang just so it sits further out and I have more space for other accessories. So make sure this strap is loose. You have a knob on one end. You wanna loosen that knob, pull that strap out, and then bring this around your crossbar and into the notch in your ski and snowboard carrier. Then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side before tightening them both down. So just snap this down and then tighten it down by opening up your carrier and then using these knobs at the top just to get your tension in there. That kind of holds everything down, especially once you have this set to your Toyota 4Runner. Since you don't have a curve on your roof, you can just make sure it is horizontal on your roof and then secure it with this lever, just like that. So with this installed on your crossbars, you're now ready to put your skis and your snowboards on, but don't forget to use your key included with this system to secure it when you have it fully loaded. And that was a look here at our Yakima FatCat EVO 4 Ski and Snowboard Carrier right here on our 2015 Toyota 4Runner. My name is Evangeline and I hope you enjoyed the journey.